Peter is with us as well, Conor. Peter's on the line. You're a primary school teacher in Meath, Peter. How big of an issue is the staff shortage there?
Yeah, well, it's an issue that frustratingly has been going on for a number of years, and like Conor alluded to there, it seems to be news to people in the Department of Education, to our Minister of Education, that it is a problem. Just to give you a quick rundown, say if we just take last year in my school, so we're a small school. We have eight class teachers, or 8 teachers in total, and 2 support teachers. So one of those support posts was unfilled for the entire year. That meant that it was filled with subs throughout the year. Now, the supply panels that came in a year or 2 ago with COVID, I think that they're very good, but they're completely under-resourced. And the subs that are working on the supply panel are booked out for weeks in advance. Then we are looking to student teachers and retired teachers to come in, but these are essentially plugging the gaps in our education system. And that has a knock-on effect, and I can talk about this as a class teacher, where I feel that when I have children in my care that are entitled to support hours, that I am trying to be both the class teacher and the support teacher at the same time in the one area, which is not sustainable, and that leads to burnout. I'm teaching 12 years now. I've never been so tired than I was last year. I felt completely burnt out. I felt like I didn't have 2 seconds to just kind of regroup and think about it, because there was so much going on. There was so much I needed to do. It was very overwhelming. It was very frustrating. And I am not surprised at all that teachers are not only having to leave the country in order to save a deposit for a house, which shows the pervasive nature of the housing crisis, but also that teachers are just emigrating because it's not an education system that's amenable to teachers.
How long are you teaching, Peter?
I'm teaching 12 years, so I came out in the middle of the recession. So I would say that maybe from about 2014, 2015, this has been a problem. So we're coming into the 23, 24 year now. It's been more or less the same government in all of that time. We have been banging on about this issue, begging the government to think long term and not be reactionary about and the word crisis gets bandied about all the time. But when you have a situation that's created by myriad problems, that is the perfect storm of a crisis. We are in recruitment and retention crisis across the public sector, but in education and teachers as well. It's so frustrating for the teachers that are here that we cannot do our jobs to the best of our ability because we are being pulled in so many different directions.